Facebook, presently Meta, is the organization that everybody loves to despise. With that in mind, it's not difficult to see the reason why an event came with such extraordinary joy to a lot of individuals. Meta's market cap fell by 26% in one day, deleting $250 billion of value, around 25% in one day. This was the greatest single-day market cap drop in history for a U.S. publicly traded corporation. Zuckerberg lost $29 billion in the collapse. So what caused it? And what does this signal for the organization? Welcome to Bulls and Bears. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Now let's go back to the video. So what was the reason why the stock fell to such an extent? Well, basically, the Facebook platform is losing popularity. Back in 2018, younger Americans and Europeans started to leave the platform in droves. Back then, that was still acceptable for Facebook's bottom line because the developing market uptake was growing at a much faster rate than Western markets were leaving. In an earnings report, the organization expressed that for the first time in its history, the Facebook social network platform was losing everyday users. The Facebook platform's Indian, African, and Latin American markets are currently bleeding users. The platform might have arrived at peak saturation. Young people in developing markets now go directly to TikTok, and in Western markets, Facebook is a destination for elderly individuals and mothers groups. Everyone else predominantly uses it for Messenger, groups, and events. The main Facebook wall, where the vast majority of the advertisements happen, isn't precisely why individuals log on anymore. Apple's transition to making ad tracking more challenging has also harmed Facebook's bottom line. After all, Facebook's business model is advertising-driven. To put it plainly, Meta would not be making as much cash from Facebook as they forecasted. This news surprised the markets, and if you know anything about trading, markets hate surprises, and from that point, we saw the greatest crash ever. Facebook losing popularity isn't the only reason behind the fall. The entire Meta organization is going through a ton of controversy. There have been significant pressures on Meta from regulators and other government bodies after the damage that Instagram and Facebook caused to teens was uncovered again and again by various informants. To add to this, the metaverse venture has proactively lost the organization $8.3 billion, and it was uncovered the Oculus Quest headset had lost $3.3 billion in a single quarter, despite revenues reaching $900 million. Almost certainly, investors might want to see a few outcomes from a venture into the metaverse as soon as possible, and it's not like there's no cash to be made. Real estate sales in the metaverse surpassed $500 million last year, and it's expected to double this year. To prevail here, Meta needs a major slice of the growing pie. In addition to this, growth and risk stocks might have had their time in the sun. Overall, the US economy isn't looking great. The country just crossed $30 trillion in debt and may dip into recession, with the Atlanta Fed foreseeing gross domestic product growth next quarter of 0.1%. Inflation is increasing to record highs. 70% of the gross domestic product last quarter was organizations just hoarding stock in fear of inflation. Individuals are quitting their jobs en masse, and interest rates are increasing. Numerous investors are asking themselves, does this appear to be an extraordinary opportunity to be placing my cash in a speculative tech stock place? For now, the answer is probably yes, but in 2 or 3 years, investors may seek safer returns elsewhere. So, is this the end of Meta? Hardly. Other Meta sub-brands such as WhatsApp and Instagram are still adding users. Meta additionally plans to zero in on their short video format, Reels, to acquire more users and produce income. This recent Meta crash was most likely only a stock market overreaction, and the stock will likely return in no time. However, if the organization continues to miss profit targets, things might play out differently. After all, just back in June of 2021, Meta was valued at $1 trillion, and currently, it's down 35%. But ultimately, it's too soon to determine what this could mean. Anyway, what do you think about this? Do you consider this to be only a blip in the road? Or do you think that this is something greater, an indication of things to come from Meta? I truly do feel that this crash being the greatest single-day value loss in history could let us know something. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, click on the notification bell to be updated on our new videos, and don't forget to give us a like if you want more content similar to this one. See you in our next video!